Hey everybody, I am here at the Mullin Auto Museum in beautiful Oxnard, California. Mr. Mullin collects mostly French Art Deco cars, Bugattis, Hispano-Suizas, which I know I'm saying it wrong, and Vossens. This is an interesting story about a Bugatti that was abducted for tax reasons in Switzerland. The guy didn't have the money to pay taxes, and he left the car. He had won it in a card game, and they had to destroy it, so they dumped it in the lake, and years later they retrieved it. I forget how much it cost. It was a lot of money. I'll show you all the funky stuff first. And then I guess there were a group of textilers in France, the Schrumps, who amassed a huge collection of Bugattis and then also had to flee France for tax reasons. I think it's a huge museum now, but these are some of the cast-offs that Mr. Mullin bought. I really love that one. That one I think is just adorable. That screams Blake. It's a 1931 Bugatti Type 40A Roadster. I mean, doesn't that just look like me? And then a few other little pieces. If you love cars and if you like Art Deco and you like style, you gotta come here. This was a chassis that they purchased, a Bugatti chassis that had no body on it, so they replicated what the body type would have looked like. By far, this is probably the most phenomenal. Looks like a Talbot-Lago, but it's not. And it's not the one that was made out of magnesium, so this is a Bugatti. And people loved the riveting aspect that they had to use on the one that was made of magnesium or manganese, so they kept that as a style function for a few years. Look at that. So not wild, but beautiful flipping car. 1936 Bugatti 57 SC Atlantic. I mean, don't you want one of these? I have to walk more like a model so I can capture all the grace. Love those lines. Fabulous little Bugatti logo. And even the, maybe, I don't even think I could afford a tire or a rim. Bunch more, well actually, I shouldn't be jerking around like that. Here's another beauty. I think this is an Atlantic. No, an Alliante. Atalante. A-T-A-L-A-N-T-E. 1939. This was the last one built before the war. Sassy. Blake red. And then this one is, they call it the, I think the Buick, they said. Because it kind of looks like a little Buick, but it's nonetheless a Bugatti. Another beauty. I love this one because it's got a rumble seat. I love the cute little orange. I love the step up to get into the car. Quite cute. This one's got the hugest trunk I've ever seen on a car. I think that one's a Hispano-Suiza with a Pininfarina body design. I think it's 1951. No, I'm wrong. It's a Talbot-Lago. 1951 with a Pininfarina body. And this is probably a Talbot-Lago also. No, It's a Delahaye from 1951. This is quite a sassy little car over here, spinning around like a model. Another 1939 Bugatti Type 57 C-A-R-A-V-I-S, avarice. Does that mean like a lust for things, avarice? Another Talbot. And that's kind of like the framing when they built a car, to kind of mold the sheet metal around it. Here's another Bugatti. I think this was the last year, 1951. It's kind of, to me it resembles, it's kind of boxy and bigger and resembles a Mercedes of the era. Evidently, Europeans were longing for or lusting for the body types that you saw in America, the huge big cars, so kind of killed off the custom coach makers. So that's a Woody, that's a Hispano-Suiza, I'm saying it wrong, but, and then another Hispano-Suiza that I'm also saying wrong. You know what well, aside from all the beautiful woodwork, I love the flipping turn signals on it. Is that not cool? And then you can't mistake who's manufactured the car. And then their little logo there. What a divine beauty. And look, they were ahead of their day. Stop. This place is phenomenal. Up there on the second level, they have tons of racing cars. Talbots, Bugattis. This place is just phenomenal. Over here, another beauty. This baby is a Delahaye, a 1938. And then this is another cute little Bugatti over here. And this is a Bugatti coach. And this is a Peugeot in sassy chromey silver and red. And then I love this dinky little thing over here. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot something. And I think this is a Peugeot also. Yeah, it is. Just a tiny little car from 1913. And there again, that beauty. Oh, over here. What every child should have. I think she said something like 800 of these were made. No, 450. It's a kid's car. 1927. Is that not awesome? Oh my god, almost 10 minutes. So, there's a picture of Bugatti and his son in a cute little car. This is a Lorraine-Dietrich Roadster here. With a cute little step up to get into the car. And this is a Delahaye, a beautiful red from 1939. awesome. This car is a beauty. I should be moving graceful like a ballerina. It's actually black and white. It doesn't seem to be reflecting that in the color scheme here. Look at the metal trimming all around the edges. And it goes all the way around the car. Got your cute little turn signals there. And I also mispronounced that also. And dig that Art Deco upholstery. And that was from 1934. What a car. And then lastly, this little dame here. Look at that. Turn signals and the exhaust pipes are phenomenal. It's almost space age. These huge fender flares that I would tear off in a moment trying to park. What a doll. Got our body labor there. And look at all the glass. Just unbelievable. And it looks like it's a Doboni Hispano-Suiza. Take the wheels. It's massive. And that's pretty much about it. Like I said, there's all the race cars upstairs. Oh, they also, Bugatti made a plane, and during the war he hit it. That's what it would have looked like. And just recently, it was flown, and it really worked. But his father, Carlo, was actually a designer. They were a very artistic family. So this is all the furniture. And there's tons of other Art Deco things here. Paintings, bronzes. You've got to come. So, hope you all enjoyed that. Now I gotta jump in the car and make sure I make my flight home. Bye.